Alright guys, so out here behind the shed again. We got a lawnmower here, and this lawnmower has seen really a lot of better days than today. But today is actually a good day for it. Today we're going to get this thing going, get this thing back on its feet and moving. We got flat tires, we got belts that have come off, and the reason that the belt came off in the first place was a bad idler pulley. And of course we got a bad hood. Well, the hood's not mounted anyway. So this mower sat since about February, I think. We're going to see if we can get it started. I got this mower here, rusty trusty, and we'll see if we can get this thing started. Just need to jump it. Got some jumper cables here I got out of the junkyard for free last time I went, so just use those and see if we can get this thing going. Check out this old Toro too. This is my granddad's old mower. He replaced it with a Honda, but this thing still runs perfect, starts up easy. The only problem is that the back tires are worn out, and the adjustment for the deck height wore out. So now the wheels just kind of flop all the way to the deck just flops to its lowest position. Yeah, they don't build them like they used to, obviously. Alright, now before I get this thing started, I got to get the belt back on, because if I start it, the belt's already off, I won't be able to go anywhere. Another problem is that, of course, once I get it started, I don't have a clutch. I won't be able to declutch before I shift gears, otherwise the belt will come off. So that makes it more interesting. Well, anyway, I'm going to turn the ignition on, fuel on, full choke. Like 6 months old. Started right up. Okay, let's see if we can get this tire to bead again. How many fingers am I holding up? This one, it's not going to be so easy. That wasn't actually too bad. Okay, well now we're sitting on 4 wheels. That's one part of the problem. The other part of the problem is that belt that keeps coming off. So let's get this thing on 2 wheels now. Alright, so here we can sort of see what's going on with this pulley. This outer lip is worn off somehow or another, and now it no longer keeps the belt on. But I have a simple solution. I'm just going to take it off, flip it over. There you can actually see the problem a little bit better. This should solve it. I don't understand how this thing got so worn out in the first place. Oh, let's rub it on that son of a bitch. Oh. Well, that'll friggin' do it, won't it? Alright, now if you look down in there, you'll see that this corner, this square corner, right here where my finger is awfully close to this pulley. I mean, there's a little bit of clearance right now, but as this belt stretches, you know, as it gets hot, I think that's what this was rubbing on and wearing out. Well, that doesn't really explain why the top side would wear, or why the bottom side wears, but that explains why the top side is starting to wear already. That's probably because while it was the other way around, it's rubbing on that square point there. So I guess I'll have to pull this arm off and grind that corner down. I'm not usually a fan of cutting corners like this. I like to do things right, but today it's what we got to do. Terrific. And back in she goes. Let's see if we can line her up. Now that's tight. We can reconnect this linkage and insert the hitch pin that holds everything together. So now even when that arm rotates as you shift gears, I don't think it's ever going to impact on that pulley. I think I'm going to remove this pulley again and bend this tab down a little bit more. That way it's not rubbing on this belt, and that way it holds this belt onto that pulley there. And then we'll see how that. You don't want to bend it too far. That looks just about perfect. So we fixed the tires, we fixed the clutch. What else is there for me to do? Ooh. Maybe I can mount the hood so it actually stays on. Yeah, so you know how those factory bolts are, they just go into sheet metal and they're sort of self-tapping? Well, those are okay for a riding lawnmower, but when you start going off-road, those come apart pretty quick. They just kind of vibrate apart. So I'm going to be putting some through bolts in with some nuts on the back. Sweet. The ultimate test will line up with the latch. Alright, let's give it another go. When you're doing electrical work, always make sure you got your helper kitty here. You're such a good little helper.